I don't know what any of this shit is, and I'm fucking scared.
Yeah, there we go.
First, you're gonna tell me about this science stuff.
Sorry about that. What is a scientist?
I promise I really did set it all up before.
It's like magic with electricity.
I know that. I'm not stupid. I'm smarter than you.
The smartest scientists in the entire world all agree
Science is a liar sometimes.
Seriously, this could not seem less scientific.
Those idiots don't know anything about science.
It's science.
I believe it's pronounced science.
This is the least scientific thing I've ever seen.
So I'm just experimenting with them?
You be quiet.
Thank you, scientist.
And thank you, scientists. Hello. Under the guise of science, I am Charlie.
Hi, I'm Chris. Good afternoon, scientists. Scientolojerks.
Yeah.
Scientolojerks. Or it's not even afternoon for me. I don't know why I went with afternoon, but I'm just assuming.
I've been up since 4 a.m., so it's like afternoon part 2.
Yeah, Jesus.
But I will say one of the fun things, actually not even fun things, I realize is I already know I'm going to be very combative this evening because I've listened to a lot of Bill Burr stuff over the last week.
Okay.
So that's all that's been going in. So that's all that might come out. But
Well, it is a contest, so if there's a time to be combative, this is the show.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
You know what, dude? Speaking of this morning, though, I get how the science works because we do the show. However, so I get up at like 4:30 this morning for work, and I look at the temperature outside as I'm turning the coffee maker on, and it's 34 degrees, and second day in a row, and I'm like, God damn it! Like, I know it's gonna get worse, but it's still just like the first few before it's just like anything in life, you just accept that it's just gonna be terrible.
Yeah, you just get used
for
to
a
it.
while.
Yep.
I'm just like, oh, God damn it. And then I'm like, all right, it's cool. It's cool. It's gonna be 34 degrees. It's 34 degrees now. It can't get. It's not gonna get anywhere. And as I'm locking up, I look at the clock again, the thermometer again. It says 33 degrees. It's like, God damn it! Like, just that one extra degree makes me crazy.
Just letting you know, and it can get worse.
Oh, it's infuriating. And I get it. I know it's because it's been even further away from the sun. This side of the earth has not had the sun on it for a while. Like, and it's been longer since the last time. So it's definitely plausible. Like, I know it's not just AI fucking with me or nature fucking with me. Like, it's got a legit explanation.
No, this is the thing that happens.
Yeah, but the I couldn't think of which way to go with this, but I think it's like it's always darkest before the dawn. It's like it's always fucking coldest before the dawn. Like, I think I'm more concerned with that. Like, I'm used to the dark.
Yep.
Like, after a certain level of dark, it's just like, all right, whatever. I haven't been able to see shit anyway.
Yeah. Right.
But the cold just keeps getting colder.
What I never understood is around Christmas time, or maybe right before New Year's, when people say things like, it hasn't been a bad winter. And like, that drives me up. First, it's been winter for a week and a half. So what are you talking about? Did you forget about February? February always comes around and it's bad. February is always bad.
It's always the worst.
I don't understand that. Like, December isn't winter. December, like 3/4 of it is still fall.
Yo, it's it's like any sports fan or no, not even that. Any team, and again, this is more listening to Bill Burr, but any team in the last 20 years or better the part of the last 20 years that was playing the Patriots, like as you get in the locker room at halftime, you'd be like, you know what? It hasn't been a bad first half. It's like it hasn't even started yet.
Right, yeah.
What are you doing?
Belichick was just taking notes for now he's figuring the game plan out.
Why would you ever bring that up though?
Yeah.
It hasn't even begun.
Yeah.
It's like nobody says it's like, oh, you know, it hasn't been too bad of a summer in like May.
Right.
It's like, no shit.
Right. It's not summer. Yeah. Do you remember previous years? Do you remember how they all worked?
No, it more or less kind of feels the same temperature each time you get to that month, more or less.
Haven't you noticed every December 27th you say that and then you're wrong for the next 2.5 months? And then in March you're going, this winter just won't end. Like, yeah, because it's still fucking winter. Do you have a calendar probably on your phone?
Can you imagine people who are just like that? Actually, no, that's like ordering something you wanted to eat and then the wrong thing comes out and then you're eating it because you have to for some rule that we'll say the restaurant has. And like you with every bite, you're just like, oof. Oh, I don't know how much longer this thing is. You know exactly how much longer is left. Stop fucking complaining. If there is one thing that you're certain of, yours is exactly how much longer of this is left. Shut the fuck up and eat the goddamn, I don't know. I only kept thinking of foods I like, so I don't have a good way to finish this analogy.
Well, I can seg off that because you just reminded me of a funny story. So we can tell this and then we can maybe get into the meat, the heart of the matter. But
the deep waters.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, very good. So this is like date 2 with my wife, or, you know, it's one of the early ones. And we went to the movies, and then afterwards we went to Dave and Buster's. She has a whole story about the movies, but that's her story. I'll let her tell that. But so
solid date so far. Like, even now, I am fine with this.
Yeah, the devil's in the details, though.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah. So her experience with the movie wasn't that great. Well, I guess I'll just tell it. Whatever. This makes me kind of a jerk, but we were late, and it was the Heath Ledger Batman movie. And
oh, nice.
Like, I wanted to get there and get in, and she was saying she had to pee, and I was like, crap, what do we do? Because we're already late. And she was like, all right, don't worry, we'll get in there. And we get in, and it's packed, obviously. So like, I already had pre-seats or whatever. But so we get in our seats, and now she's too not embarrassed to leave, but, you know, like, it's such a packed thing. She doesn't want to get up, and she's like, I'll just hold it, not knowing the movie was as long as it was.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So she went the whole time. Not knowing
the movie's 150 minutes.
Right. So imagine you're like, I really got to pee, and then you sit down and watch the entirety of it. So that's so she was a trooper. She held it the whole way, and we had to get out, and like, we tried to run into the mall, and it was that whole experience was terrible for her. So all right, we'll try to make it up to her. We'll stop at Dave and Buster's. It's connected to it. So we get there, we order our food. Another couple also gets there, and they're at the table behind us, and they order something different, something completely different. I'll tell you how I know. So the food comes out, and it goes to our table first, and I say, oh no, I didn't order that. And then the couple at the table next to us, they got food, and they proceeded to eat it. Yep. So yeah, that food was my food. And they did not do that. Oh, no, we didn't order it thing. They said, oh, no, we did order that and ate it. And then at the end, when the restaurant realized their mistake, gave them their food to go. So, like, I'm fuming to the point where I'm saying, when you just like angrily saying things loudly to make sure they can hear, but it's not at them. And my wife is trying to calm me down, like,
Right.
take it easy, blah, 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 blah. And so the waitress comes over and I'm like the other couple left and I'm like, are you kidding me? And they brought us our food and I was like, and I still have to pay for this after like, and she was like, yeah, I'm sorry. I was like, did they get a free meal out of this? And they were like, well, they kind of got, and it was like, yeah. So I just sat here while they ate my food and the idiot said nothing and then left with their own food and got one free meal out of it. I get nothing. And she was like, let me see what I could do. And she comes back and she's like, we can get you a free sundae. I was like, fuck it. Give me the free sundae. You're damn right. I'm eating the whole free sundae. So, but I was furious at the people. I wasn't even furious at the restaurant, but the people didn't say, no, we didn't order this. Why would you eat something that you didn't order? Like you said, the food comes out and you're like, sure, fuck it. Like, did you, I don't know, what'd you think the restaurant was trying shit out and just here, would you like to see if you like this? We might add it to the menu, or I for the life of me, I can't. So that's what I was pissed off. I was still fuming about it, but we're at Dave & Buster's. So after we get done eating, let's go play some games. We step up to do one of the little basketball things, and you cannot write this shit. Dave & Buster's loses power. Like, as I got the basketball in hand, like ready to, I was like, let's fucking go home. Let's go home.
Oh, shit. Oh, man. I was so, you said you cannot write this shit. I was so pulling for a fucking Hollywood ending. I was like, you said Dave & Buster, and in my head, I was like, walk in and give you lifetime cards to their establishments forever. And I couldn't have picked anything further from the truth.
Yeah. Now, sometimes I feel like the universe is like, what are you two doing? Like, we've sent you so many signs to not be together. And we're just, no, we want to be together. Knock it off.
Yeah, why don't you mind your business, the
Right,
universe? Why don't you keep making apex predators for people to argue about and keep score?
Universe. Oh, true. Keep score. Let me get something up for that. But yes.
Oh, nice. Oh, and do you have is it well, before we get to the first quarter, we have to we have to go over the rules again.
I believe before we go over rules, we may even have a theme song that we should be playing.
Fucking should be. God damned it. Right in the face.
Really
It's the moon contest. It's the moon contest. Which one of us will do the best? It's the moon contest. Here's moon in your eye.
God damn it, is that a banger?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
It's kind of why we do these episodes, so we can play that.
I was looking at the actual date. We recorded the first 3 of the moon contests in, I think, like a 2.5 to 3 month span, and it's been it's been 3 months since the last one we recorded.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So it's been a while.
I've been coming up with so many different show themes and aliens in the news.
Just burning through our backlog like someone with a secret gambling problem goes through their joint family account. What do you mean we have 1 episode left? It's like, look, we had a lot more the last time I looked in. It was,
Yeah.
Look, we can make more episodes. We can just make. Would you relax? We can just make more episodes.
The one thing we don't have more of is time. That is. But
Dag nabbit.
we do our best.
But what we both have this evening is 25 facts about tonight's topic, which is sharks. Hidden within those 25 facts is one fake fact. For each fact that the person says that the other person has not said, the reader gets the point. You want to take it from here?
Yeah, and then there's the whole blocking thing.
Oh, hold on. Let me give you a setup.
Okay.
Let me give you a setup for and I'll edit it out here. I just said, yeah, that's what we do. Want to take it from here, Chris?
Well, thanks, Charles. Yeah, there's I can't smooth if without something written, I can't smoothly come up with a sentence in that voice. But
oh, good.
Yeah, because it's terrible. It doesn't roll off. It doesn't roll off the tongue. I don't know how people do that.
Oh man, So are you implying I should be embarrassed with how comfortable I am in that voice?
No, you had that pre-canned. You were ready to you had a sentence in mind coming out. I had to try to volley that shit back over. Like a knuckleball.
Well, blocked back, spike down to you. Go on.
All right now, Charles. So yeah, if you say something and I have it on my list, but you say it before I get to say it, I have to cross it off of my list.
That's
and
right.
Likewise for you. So there is the ability to block other points from happening. And if the lie gets by, you get a second point, or if you catch someone in a lie, you get 2 points or something like that.
Correct. Yes.
Yeah.
If the lie gets by, which I think we've coined a phrase this evening officially
Nice.
with that.
Officiality.
If the lie gets by, you get 2 points for that. And if you guess their lie, you could also get 2 points for that. So that's a 4-point play.
Woof.
Which I feel like we had something close to that at the end of the Saturn one. I haven't re-listened.
Yes, it
But
was.
It was a tight squeeze. I think we're gonna have another shootout tonight.
It's going to be similar to the bear one, yeah, because there's just so much shark stuff to talk about.
There's Endor. So, without any further ado, let's get into the first quarter right here.
All right, here we go. Oh, cool. Heads or tails?
Oh, that's right. I got to call something. Tails is whatever I rhymed it with last time.
I think it was whales, and this is the first time ever that you didn't say heads is reds, and it's heads.
Oh, God damn it. I knew there was a 50-50 chance of me guessing what I was rhyming with last time.
Okay.
All right. So you are up first. Absolutely. Get your hats on straight. Put your glasses on right.
Sharks are ancient creatures dating back over 420 million years, making them older than dinosaurs.
I want to say I tried to avoid that at all costs. And
Too easy? Yeah, low-hanging fruit?
Yeah, low-hanging, but there's other low-hanging fruit. It was just which low-hanging fruit I decided to fuck with. And it was not anything off of this. So, point for you.
Okay.
On the board.
One to me.
Hold on, real quick. Oh, you're doing the basketball thing. That is
Switch
a
the
perfect
rubber band.
segue.
Yeah.
Perfect segue.
Yeah.
It would be really funny to every single time one of us scores a point, I have it loaded up like right there. I would have done like basketball every time you or professional basketball. Every time someone goes, Chris Allen, just fucking.
But one of us has to be home and away. Like one of them has to get Charlie Sheridan.
Point for Charlie Sheridan.
Yeah. Charlie Sheridan.
Charlie
2 points.
2. All right, you're up. No, I mean,
Nope.
I'm up. You're up by
Yes.
1 point.
Yes.
I am. I too am gonna. Yeah, this is talking about them old, but I think it's different enough. Oh, yeah, this is a different fact, I think. I'll just say it.
Sharks.
Sharks have survived 5 massive planet extinction level events. These events killed off most of the life on Earth, and the last one around 65 million years ago killed the dinosaurs.
Yeah.
So those are 2 distinct.
I agree. There was nuance. I like it. Point for you. Oh, and for the record, this is the first, not only first the moon contest, but maybe first episode, maybe second episode that I'm not drinking. So I should be on top of scoring and getting things right and all that good stuff.
Cool.
So,
I'm off for the next 3 days, so I'm definitely gonna
nice.
have a couple of pops.
Yeah, different circumstances. I got to drive somewhere afterwards, but yeah, good for you.
Yeah, thanks. All right. So 1-1. You're
up. Again, just kind of a general low-hanging fruit. There are over 500 known species of shark. I don't know why I didn't pluralize it.
Well, because the singular of shark is shark.
That's true.
I always felt like the singular of watermelon should be watermelon. Yeah,
it's like watermelon.
Melon. Very nice. I do not have that one. Also, lowish hanging-ish fruitish.
Okay.
Cool. All right. This might be a low-hanging fruit here. Where did it go? Most shark species will drown if they stop moving. Examples are the great white, mako, and salmon sharks. The mechanism behind it is they don't have the muscles they need to pump the water through their mouth and over their gills.
Okay. What kind of mako, great white, and what was that other one?
Salmon shark. Salmon. I'm being a dick,
okay. Yeah. I thought you said salmon. None of my watch, pal.
The color of my shirt, oddly enough. Word for
Salmon.
that joke specifically.
Yeah.
Alrighty, cool. So 2-2.
2-2-2.
Very nice.
My next fact is the whale shark is the largest fish in the world, with some individuals reaching lengths of over 40 feet, or 12 meters.
All right, this is our first head to head. I think based off of the main part that you led with, I think will be good. Sharks vary greatly in length. A dwarf lantern shark is 6 to 8 inches, while a whale shark averages 16 to 32 feet, with the largest ever recorded at 62 feet. So you were saying largest fish. I was comparing sizes of sharks.
I see. I'll give you, so this is a tricky one because my next fact would be the smallest shark, the dwarf lantern shark, is only about 7 inches or 18 centimeters long.
Oh man, how
Mhm.
spicy!
Very.
Oof. So you said the first one you said was that the whale shark is the largest fish.
Yeah.
Okay. And did you give a? Did you gave a size to the whale shark too, right?
Some individuals reaching lengths of over 40 feet or 12 meters.
Okay. I gave an average, but I said the largest ever
Right.
at 62. So the averages cancel each other out. I would say at the very least. And what was the third one you read? Or the second one you read, rather?
And then the other fact, my follow-up would be about the smallest shark being the lantern shark is only about 7 inches long. The dwarf lantern shark.
Right.
So that was the second part of your fact, right?
Yeah. All right. So let's see.
I think.
Largest shark. All right. You're
I think I block half your fact.
okay.
So it would take you, instead of 3, you're at 2.5. But also, half of your fact then blocks my full fact.
Wow. Really?
Because that's, yeah, well, it was the other half of your fact, but it's my entire thing.
Right. Shit.
I don't know how else to fairly do it, but I think that's kind of, you can't, there is no half a block, you know what I mean?
I know, but I did throw out 2 what could have been scoreable unique facts in there as one fact, which I really felt, because I realized I do that all the time. I'm like, oh, this does this, and here's 5 other things that it does. And so I really focused, I think, on trying to not do that this time around. We'll find out. I definitely realized it after I started. But I will say 1-1. That was where I was going with. I am okay with it being a wash.
Okay.
Like we each get a point.
Okay.
Yeah, that work for you?
Give you the tree. Give me 4. Okay.
All right.
And now let me cross that out. If you're going to give me a point, I'm not going to say no. Now, so it's back to your turn then, just because we kind of washed out with the dwarf lantern shark being my next one.
All right. All right. All right. Listen up and fucking listen, you. I've been saying that and bird gang to myself all day long. All day long. And this is how talking.
Bird gang? Bird gang.
Bird gang. So talking in the Boston accent started.
Yeah.
Oh, this sounds funny out of my face, to the point where, not even trying, I get told by someone from Northern Mass that I sound like I'm from Springfield.
Oh, you had on?
But I did throw out the White Trash Rob from the Ace of Spades cover. Hey, sweetheart, can I get them drafts while I'm young? Let me get 2 drafts for me and my man. Let's see what just happened. I get distracted by accents. Did I read it or just get distracted?
You just got distracted. My rubber band is still on my right wrist. So that tells me that you are still up.
And just recently undistracted. Alrighty. Much like an anaconda, blue sharks will overeat until they regurgitate their food, and then will continue to eat. Not like an actual anaconda, but blue sharks will just eat and eat and eat and then throw up and be like, oh, there's food again. Like cats.
Ew.
Yeah.
That is disgusting.
It is pretty gross.
That did happen in a movie we saw.
And the food winked. All right.
All right. My next fact is interesting. It's kind of a reverse fact that I found. Like this was a statement that you'll see what I mean. So the statement is, despite their fearsome reputation, most shark species are not a threat to humans, which means some shark species are a threat to humans. Because they said most. And it was just like, hey, not all of them. That's not none of them.
Yeah. Like anyone that ever went bungee jumping, it's like, most of the people that do this live. It's like,
yeah, most.
Yeah.
I worked with a guy who was into scuba diving, and we're talking about Shark Week, and he hit me with one of those. I was in the water and I saw a shark and blah blah blah, and everything was fine. And then he was like, some percentage of blah 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 is more. I forget what the stat was, but they always give you some stat on how shark attacks aren't that bad. You should go swimming with sharks. My retort was, did you know that 100% of shark attacks happen in the water? So I'm fine right here. I'm not going to get bit by a shark if I just don't go in the fucking ocean.
Right. That's an intentional misconstruence of the facts.
Yeah.
This is not the no spin zone with Bill O'Reilly.
Right. 100% of shark attacks happen in the shark's house.
Right where they live.
Right, yeah.
Right where they reside. Oh, quick.
You put your toe with the other food. What do you... They don't know. I was like, all right. Sorry, go ahead.
When I sent you pictures of me at the beach and you were like, nope. 2 of the 4 days I was staying there, kids pulled baby sharks out of the water on just surf casting. Like just
Jesus.
Big fishing from like little tiny ones, and then got them out and then threw them back in. But yeah, and
that's where they live, though.
Each time it lasted me about 3 hours.
Okay. Before it was too hot.
It was either that or it's like, oh man, this is so much closer than the house I'm staying at. I'm gonna go pee here instead.
All right. Mother Nature's toilet.
Absolutely. One of the years I went there, I was like, yo, I gotta go pee. I'm gonna go use the earth. And then it just was like, yo, I gotta go use the earth real quick. I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm. All right. You are up, sir.
Oh man. What was the last one you said? So I can see if I get
some sharks are a threat to humans.
I don't know, something about sharks.
Pretty much.
There's a human fact in here. There we go. All right. Yeah, speaking of sharks and humans and numbers being misconstrued. Great white sharks eat 11 tons of food a year! ! Compare that to a human being. Each of us eats closer to half a ton of food every year. The average weight of an adult human is 180 pounds. The average weight of an adult great white shark is close to 3,000. It's on average. We all eat too much fucking food. We eat as much as an apex predator, and we don't even do anything. We don't kill any of it with our face.
Damn, yeah.
Yeah.
Cook it off by having to constantly move so we don't die.
Having to call people on the phone for a few hours. That's absolutely the same as swimming around, smelling blood in the water, and then
that is a shit life if you think about it. Like great whites are Pac-Man minus the ghosts. Like they just have to constantly move and continue to eat stuff, or else they die.
I don't know if I
horrible
totally
Death from Below.
disagree.
Yeah.
I mean, if I'm the shark, that part's pretty
Right.
great. White.
Yeah, I guess so. They don't know any better. Yeah. Oh.
They don't have phones. They don't have Netflix.
Yeah, but everything naps is still cool. I don't care what species. Is that like a mammal? No, because reptiles do that too. Reptiles love a good nap.
Yeah, they do. They love a good sun.
Yeah. Belly up.
That's not an offense in the reptile community. Yo, you just got sunned. It's like, thank you.
Yeah, it was marvelous.
I left the house with that intent.
All right. Speaking of great whites can swim at speeds of up to 25 miles per hour or 40 kilometers per hour.
Very nice. Very nice.
Thanks. It was a good fact.
I will see your great white speed and say with top speeds of 45 miles per hour or 74 kilometers per hour, though I did read as fast as 60, but this website was sketchier. The short fin mako is the fastest shark and one of the fastest fishes on the planet. And then my favorite part is the species' athleticism is not restricted to its swimming speeds, which means it's got that agility. Like it's got like a 4.2, 4.1 on the 40-yard, but it can also cut. It can also cut last minute.
Yeah. So, damn it. So my fact is the fastest swimming shark is the short fin mako,
okay,
which can swim at bursts of 60 miles per hour. So that's kind of. Or did I just go to the sketchy website?
No. So you said 60 miles in bursts of 60 miles per hour.
Yeah.
I'm not going to try to do the conversion right now. I read bursts of 18.8 feet per second, which, as far as my math goes in my head without looking at all, is good. How about 1 to a half point? Because
you get the 1 and I get a half?
Yeah, you were talking about bursts of speed. While I did say fastest shark, I gave the top speed.
Okay.
All right.
I'll take it. All right.
Cool.
Before we go any further. Is that the end of the first quarter?
Oh, I believe it is.
All right. Hit a button.
Oh, that's right.
Do we have anything?
We do. We have
It was a hilarious quarter. Thank you. I agree. We had it.
One of the funnier quarters we've had.
I agree.
I'm gonna go tails and smells. All right.
It is heads again. That's your downfall. Is
rhyming
the coin flip?
Yeah, I think of the rhyme first. Whichever rhymes, I'll pick whatever rhyme of these noises I can rhyme first.
All right. So my fact is staying with makos and their athleticism. They're also known for their incredible leaping abilities, sometimes jumping up to 20 feet or 6 meters out of the water.
Wow.
Got ups.
That's fucking wild. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking makos get up there. Look at that. They're multi-sport sharks.
Triathletes.
Yeah. Look at these motherfuckers. crushing it. They don't.
Yeah.
They're sprinters though. They can't hang on the 1,000-kilometer swim or whatever they call it.
No, the triathletes. So their three are the sprint, the high jump, and the face bite. That's the three big sports in the Mako shark world.
Oh man, I might have to pick this for the clip to
Right.
for everyone to see me very genuinely leaning in like it wasn't going to be a shark bite or face bite for the third. I was like, oh, what is it?
Yeah. I don't recall the third thing that we.
All right. Very nice. That is that.
Oh yeah, so now you.
Yep,
Europe,
switch
right?
it up.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. This one. I read that one already. Good. Okay. The Greenland shark. This remarkable fish is thought to live for up to 400 years, making it the longest living vertebrate known to man.
Yep.
Nice.
That's a straight up block.
Woo!
Yeah. Some shark species like Greenland shark can live for several centuries. So
Nice.
got me.
Nice. Defense.
Yeah. That's a good one. All right. All right. Sharks in general have an incredible sense of smell and can detect a drop of blood in a million drops of water. So 1 part per million.
I do not have that one, definitely. That is all you.
Sweet.
Very nice. Chris Allen! First one.
Wonder how that'll sound.
I'll enhance it in post. Other than their teeth, sharks have no bones in their bodies. Everything else is cartilage.
That is true. I don't have that, I don't think.
Sharks are broke. They don't have any bones.
The bones are not their money.
No. I probably either are the worms.
Probably not. There's no hair to pull up.
Or out.
Yeah. None. 1 point for you.
Yes.
Skip this over. Speaking of shark teeth, their teeth are replaceable. When they lose a tooth, a new one can move into place within 1 day.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty quick.
That is.
I knew it was replaceable, but I didn't know it was that type of speed.
It's a very quick turnaround.
Yeah, efficient. Tooth factory.
Not their olfactory senses, but their tooth factory senses.
Moving
right along, same vein, sharks produce over 100,000 teeth in a lifetime.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That's cray.
Very nice. Very nice.
Okay, I like these general shark ones. Some sharks can hold their breath for up to 20 minutes.
Ooh, very nice. Very nice. It's very good. Nice, vague, but not one specific shark. Just like, oh shit. As a whole, these 500 species can kind of do this.
Right.
Let me just find just reread. Nice. Okay, cool. I'm going to go back to the Greenland shark again, just because this is the way this sentence was written alone. And the fact. The Greenland shark is the slowest moving fish in history.
Sounds like it's parents talking to it.
It gets better. This is an even more biased fact.
Nice.
But reindeer, polar bears, and extremely fast seals have been found in its stomach. Like, what are they doing? Are they opening the shark and bringing other seals to the autopsy? And like, how about this guy? Was he very? Oh, that was a fast fucking seal.
It was extremely fast seal.
So,
He was so fast.
You wouldn't believe. You'd be looking at him, and you turn away. You look at him. He's back in the water. He was so.
Oh, where'd that fucking seal go? That's an interesting.
It is. It's really like that is verbatim from, I forget which website I pulled this from, but it is really trying to steer the narrative of this thing. But it's also it's a twist ending too, because you're like, well, hey, you don't know that about, have you met every fish? And then it's like, oh, and you've caught really fast seals, and it's like, well, all right. It's kind of a backhanded compliment, but thank you. I appreciate that. I'm old, so I can take what I can get. I've been alive for 300 plus years.
All right.
Where are we at there?
So before I read my next one, let me see how many things are. So the last fact was I made it up. I don't know if sharks hold their breath at all.
Oh, man!
Yeah.
Woo!
Holy
shit. I just picked a button. All right, so before I forget, I'm absolutely going to rename this one Blocked Point from transition number 6. Woo!
That's one.
Oh, I didn't mean to start it, but yeah, here we go.
Got the line by.
Woo! Oh man, that was fantastic. Holy shit!
Oh Jesus!
I feel like we should end there. Like, I don't know if it's gonna get any funnier. Oh shit! All right.
Halftime-ish. I'll do another coin flip.
All right. Very nice. We could do that. Oh, that's right.
Pick a rhyme.
Heads is rails.
You didn't rhyme. It is heads.
Shit,
And that's it.
Fucking broke it. Fucking code is
the heads
cracked.
that's been ruining you.
Oh man. Oh,
the rhyme rather.
Fucking Christ. Woo. I feel like I haven't won a coin toss since the fucking first one.
You might be right.
It's been forever.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Woo. All right. Well, I'm going to start it off with my one that I promise is not a joke. The earliest negative report on sharks was in the 5th century BC. Greek historian Herodotus claimed a Persian fleet got eaten by a group of sharks.
That was the first time anyone said anything negative about sharks.
That is the first documented anything someone has had to say negatively about sharks. So 7,000 years ago, Oh no, it
Someone
was
wrote.
5th century, not 5,000. Sorry.
Okay.
So, yeah, over 2,000 years ago, a historian wrote
Fuck
that.
these sharks.
Yeah. Or it's the other way around. Like it's like we should be we're going up against the Persian fleet in the Mediterranean. Should we be concerned? And the guy in the back was like, "Yo, I heard their shit got eaten by a bunch of sharks." And they're like, "Oh, fuck these motherfuckers then. We got them."
We're gonna handle them.
Yeah. Can't even beat a bunch of sharks.
Yeah.
With wood boats.
Dummies. Probably.
All right.
You got weirdly anti-Persian, ancient Persian.
Well, we were revisiting an ancient Greek perspective on the ancient Persians.
Yes, they didn't like each other.
Yeah, obviously.
Nobody liked. I don't think people still don't like each other.
Nobody likes anybody.
But it was like it was even worse then.
Yeah.
Like it really didn't like each other.
It was.
Yeah. Right. All right. Sharks are more closely related to rays and skates than to bony fish.
I don't have that, but the fact that you said bony fish like it was a last name.
Good day, Mr. Bonyfish.
Oh, good day to you. I am Alistair Bonyfish. It was lovely to have made your acquaintance and charmed, I'm sure. So, point for you, sir.
You are up.
All right, I read that. The epaulette shark can use its fins-like legs to walk when the tide is too low to swim.
I don't have that. I've never heard of it either.
I actually put on, just because there's a little... This was me editing myself of trying to jam a bunch of facts into one thing. I wrote the main fact and then put the BuzzFeed article I got it from. It additionally can survive for extended periods with little to no oxygen, allowing it to hunt for prey in isolated, low-oxygen tide pools and walk across exposed reef sections. There are 9 known species of walking sharks in Australia, Indonesia, and Papua New Guinea, a.k.a. Oceania, as they're calling it these days.
Yeah. So, damn, how long can they hold their breath? Is that maybe that's you did all this extensive research on these walking sharks?
Oh, I have no idea. Do you know how long they can hold their breath?
I don't.
Oh, okay, man. I thought you were setting it up like volume.
No, that was my lie from before. That I just kind of said they can hold it for 20 minutes. Yeah.
That's right. All right. Well, you know, now we just need a reminder. So.
Woo! Get it by. So as of now, just I have it as me 12 and a half, you 12, if I'm not mistaken. That's where my score is.
Yeah, that works. Oh, what was the blocked fact again? Just so I make sure I don't try to read that again.
There was the dwarf lantern shark, the Greenland shark.
No, the one you got the song about.
That was the sharks can hold their breath for 20 minutes.
Right. Okay. That guy. Okay. Good. So that's not on here. Okay. And I found the one I didn't read. Cool. All right. Nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna have to start looking at ones that I think everyone knows. So just to make sure. So like some sharks, like the tiger shark, have a highly varied diet and have been known to eat anything from fish to birds to garbage.
I do not have that fact, but I do know that it's true. from the close to 100 times I've seen Jaws.
Yeah. And tiger sharks are known as the trash cans of the deep.
They are. They are. They pulled out half a tuna. I forget the second thing, but then a Louisiana license plate.
License plate, yep, yeah.
Which my parents gave my wife and I for our wedding. To have,
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know what they didn't pull out of his stomach was that little Kittner boy. Well, Alex Kittner was not
No.
in that autopsy.
Wrong shark.
By the by, as we went and saw the Shark is Broken, the play, which is the guy who played Quint's son.
Okay.
Guy who played Beetlejuice on Broadway as Richard Dreyfuss, and the two of them, the guy who played Roy Scheider was good, but felt different. But the two of them were like, we had to keep just being like, yo, we're not really watching these people alive here right now, and like it was
really
so good. And it was them playing the actors, not the characters, because
right.
It's called The Shark is Broken because it's about what the actors were doing while they were waiting for the shark to fucking get fixed constantly, which was most of the movie.
That's why they didn't have it much in the movie, right?
Yeah.
Because it was,
yeah, they were like,
which ended up
the thing we spent the most money on. Yeah, Spielberg fucking spun it into recreating how movies are made.
Yeah.
Entirely.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Very good. I already said I hope it comes out on DVD somewhere. I'm totes gonna buy it, bro. I don't know why I'm doing that now, but
it happens. What are you gonna do? Yeah.
Happens to the best of us, brah.
You're up.
I am. Sharks and rays enter a trance-like state when their sensory pores on the nose are stimulated. This is a phenomenon known as tonic immobility or trance. Tonic immobility can Tonic immobility can occur naturally in these animals. However, it's mostly induced by humans.
Wow.
Yeah.
Give him a little tickle.
They turn them upside down. They kind of hit
Yeah.
their nose and then upside down. It's crazy.
I've seen that with rays. I've never seen anyone do it with a shark, but yeah.
So killer whales figured out how to do that to rays and sharks. Like they have footage of killer whales going like at a ray and like kind of like biting down to flip it over.
Wow.
And suffocating it. And then
killer whales are dicks.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Like
I think anything smart enough is a dick. Like I know we're killing each other as a species, but I think like we've also come up with a lot of rules to not do that. And other species haven't. Like killer whales don't give a shit. Then I can be like, don't kill him. He's a doctor. Killer whales just like fuck him.
What if killer whales are like, nah, he's a doctor. He's been eating better. Eat him. Which huge dropping the ball of edit to this segment of why didn't they ask me first or why haven't they asked me since? They already have whale sharks. Why aren't killer whales shark whales?
Right.
So obvious.
Yeah.
It's very obvious. It's right there.
Just flip it. Yeah.
Like we got crayons that said blue, green, and green, blue. Like, come on. Like that got by, but my awesome fucking thing didn't. Come on. Fuck you, Crayola.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
All right. I got one. The skin of a shark is covered in tiny tooth-like scales called dermal denticles. Tentacles.
Let's see. That sounds familiar. I'm definitely remember reading it. Holy shit. I don't think I picked it. Wow. That is incredible because I was ready to say it at some point. That's how in my head it was. Holy shit. I also could be wrong, and we'll let you know as soon as I read it.
Okay. Yeah. Well, if you say it out loud, then I'll be like, no.
All right. Let's see here. It is thought that at least 10 families of sharks existed during the Devonian period, 400 million years ago. They would later branch off to become other species.
Wow. The Devonian is known as the Age of Fish.
It is. And what I was starting to think of immediately, the reason I picked this fact was because I was trying to come up with a movie idea in my head, but I was like, it's better when I can bounce it off you. So it's a mob movie, and it's like in the Devonian period, 400 million years ago, 10 families of sharks coexisted, and it's like a shark mob movie.
Okay.
And it's like, the 10 families is like, we will not encroach upon these things growing onto the land or whatever. Some shit like that.
Okay.
I don't know if that lines up. I was taking a big swing right there. But we can still call it Revenge for the Late Devonian Era because we make it about revenge and double crossing. And so it's like a play on words.
Okay.
Well, it's not a play on words because you said the sentence and then now I'm just going along with it.
So I'll have these shark families and they'll have their business, their operations. They get the ocean cut up pretty equally.
Right.
Things are going pretty well. The ocean's actually doing all right. And then the trees come and the trees grow and they little by little they're knocking things off and the sharks got to hit the mattresses, as they say, and they're going to war with the trees, but the trees are, not alive in the same way. And so they wipe out most of the families except for the ones that I guess evolve.
Right.
And then so it's like, I guess the pre-ending is we're looking out over the Devonian at the end of the late Devonian, and we see all the death and all these trees now, and then it kind of fades to black. And then it comes back in, and it's somebody on their lunch break, and then they finish up their sandwich, jumps to the future. They finish up what they're eating. They get in their bulldozer, and they just start destroying the Amazon, just like taking the rainforest, like just leaving stump after stump after stump.
Oh man.
And that's how it ends. It's Revenge for the Late Devonian.
So then it's
and then the guy on his lunch takes a payment from a shark or something like that.
No, even better. It's
okay.
You see the lunchbox open and you see some food in the lunchbox. I don't want to tip it off, so we'll just say you just see the lunchbox open. You don't even see the food. And then you hear the brake whistle of all right, come on, fellas, come back to work or whatever one of those sound like. And
yeah, it's the whistle.
Yeah.
Come on, fellas. Yeah.
And then you see the bulldozer starting to go forward, and you see a shadow profile coming out of the moving bulldozer, and you see a hard hat and a head, and then it comes back a little bit, and holy shit, is that a fin? And then you pull back a little bit more, and then you're like you just see the back, and it's like, holy shit, that's a shark. As it's turning its head, you kind of see some teeth. It zooms back in on the teeth, and then it zooms out. And then boom, still shot, credits, Power of Love over the
I
credits.
like it. Yes. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh shit!
I like
I want to make this movie right now.
it.
All right, that was me, right? Yes, the
Yeah. Yes.
the revenge for the late
Rubber band
Devonian,
on, right?
Devonian era.
All right. So sharks play a crucial role in maintaining the health of marine ecosystems by regulating prey populations. It's kind of the opposite of what we were just talking about them doing. But that's, that's what they do when it's not about revenge. That's how they keep it regulated.
That's when that's right before the movie started.
Right. They don't need to break any kneecaps.
Yeah, it's like
at that point.
Everybody's eating.
Yeah.
We can all eat comfortably.
Yeah.
Now that I get to throw this back at you from our original The Moon contest, that's the equivalent of when you said me saying the moon goes around once a month. It was there.
Yep.
You got it. Whatever.
Yeah, it's not wrong.
Yeah, that's a point. Everything looks the same on the score sheet. Well, the points do anyway.
Right. No one knows if it was a 4-foot or 16-foot jump shot. That's it.
All right. Great white sharks exploit the angle of the sun to hunt down their prey, perhaps concealing themselves in a reflected glare. And the reason they go with perhaps is because it's still like they can't prove the specifics of it. But in the Cape Town Air Jaws portion
massacre,
the daily Cape Town massacre. They would throw bait in the water, and like the sharks would always attack or like approach from the side that the sun was from. They didn't always attack, but every single time they approached was from the side. Morning from the east, evening from the west.
Okay,
but
that's pretty crazy.
It's wild.
But so I've seen, this isn't one of my facts, but I've seen on Shark Week where they at least once a week, somebody goes to Cape Town and goes into the waters down there and films some shit. But they have like a seal shaped camera that they drag along the back of the boat, and they show the shark come up like almost alongside and check it out and then disappear, and then all of a sudden comes from the bottom and does the whole out of fucking nowhere, out of the black, jump up and breach, and insanity.
I will have to say, not that I would put myself in that water, but if you're gonna get eaten by a shark, I feel like that's the way to fucking do it. It's gonna be quick.
Yeah.
Like you're on the top of the water.
Bring me up and snap me.
Yeah, you get a solid second and a half of the sudden realization of, are you diff? And then the icy abyss. And then don't forget you won that kickball game in 5th grade. And then and then everyone's having ice cream with their pets.
I think that's what happens. Yeah.
All right. I just read that.
Yeah.
You up.
All right. My go. The megamouth shark. The megamouth shark is one of the rarest shark species and was only discovered in 1976.
I do remember reading that, but I opted for not. I do not have a megamouth shark fact.
Yeah. To some of you kids, 1976 may seem like a long time ago, but to me, that's very, very recent. So
it is. it's so recent that I remember it being a very long time ago, and now being like, that was barely before I was alive.
Right. Yeah, it's not that long.
Like, I remember getting seeing the commercials for like the double cassette or double vinyl or double CD for like hits of the 70s and being like, ugh, this music's old. Yeah,
Old.
and it
Yeah.
came out no more than 7 years before I was born.
Yeah.
It is 42 years after I was born now.
Yeah.
Fuck.
That's the way.
I was thinking that shit about. Oh man, there's so many different ways I can go with this analogy, so I'm just gonna tap out.
Okay.
A long time ago.
Punch out. Yeah. All right. Well, you are up, sir.
Oh damn it! What did you just read? What was yours again?
Mega mouth.
Most sharks live in salt water. So how do sharks that go in rivers survive in fresh water? They take in extra water and then urinate into the stream around them at a rate of over 20 times faster than the average saltwater shark.
You're telling me shark peeps?
I am telling you, shark peeps. I am also telling you, I read this on 2 different fucking sites. And was like, I still don't know what this means. So you take in the water and you pee it out faster? How does that work?
I don't know, and I guess that makes it salty. You pump it through and then pee it out into your area so that you're salinating the water around you and pumping it through again.
That seems like a shark figured out how to MacGyver it. And like sharks just seem to be like, nope, this works. Let's just keep going forward with it. And they haven't fixed it.
That means because like bull sharks swim upriver. Yeah. So they are like, they're so intent on being assholes that they will breathe their own pee in order to keep fucking chasing your dog or whatever. That's awful.
Are you sure you really want to come up this river after me? Motherfucker, I will breathe my own pee. Yeah. That's how fucking serious I am.
Relax, bull sharks. Jesus.
Fucking Christ, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I initially picked it because I was just going with the obvious analogy of you are clearly the shark that can go in brackish water in this show because you definitely pee 20 times faster than I do. But yeah, I didn't even think of it that was I will pee so much fucking harder if I can eat you. Like that is a horrible sentence to say to someone. To anything.
It's so weirdly aggressive. It's yeah.
Do you have any idea how much harder I will fucking piss if I have an opportunity to fucking eat you? Like that might be one of the worst things you can hear before somebody kills you.
Yeah.
It's got some.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna bring it back to a light note. On a lighter note, the cookie cutter shark is named for the cookie-shaped wounds it leaves in its larger prey.
Ooh.
So I guess it's not that light because it's still sharks
hold
fighting
on.
things.
I think I could work with this. Are they gingerbread shaped? Are they gingerbread man shaped?
Funny mouths.
Yeah. Like it does that level of detail. Like it does a full gingerbread man and then like the stripedy candy cane tie.
And as you're getting strapped to the gurney and put in the back of the ambulance, the EMTs are like, "Aw, isn't that cute?" Like, that's part of my thigh.
Tell me how it looks, Doc. Be honest. It looks surprisingly adorable. Well, I'll be damned.
Nurse, I'd like to see some more of this.
All right, that's a pernt for you.
Mm-hmm. You are up.
I will read. Oh, number one, I just found the fact, so you can take that point off as well. Oh, that means we get to play another block point for you because
Wait, which fact?
sharks don't have scales covering their skin. They have tiny teeth called dentacles.
Oh, dental.
Yeah.
No, okay. So I don't get a point. You just cross that off your list, and you can't use it. But
All right. Well, is that a blocked point?
But you can.
Or
it's not this. It's not the same as getting the lie
right,
by. Where I got
right.
the extra
That's
bonus
right.
point.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. I will not kill this joke. I will let it rest after I just built up anticipation for it. So I gotta quit. I am totally gonna cut all this part out right now just because I can't read the thing that I'm trying to fucking find the thing I'm trying to read. Here we go. Okay. All right, cool. Here it is. I found it. Most female sharks have much thicker skin than males because male sharks often bite during mating. And let's be honest, they also run their mouths a lot more. Am I right, ladies? Damn it, I picked a different sound, but fuck it. There we go. They're great. The ladies are great. So, pernt for me, I believe. Unless you have the... Oh, no. Well, yeah, that's point because you didn't say it.
Yeah, it's point regardless, but
Cherry's
I
favorite
don't have
anyway.
that. That's right. I got a hammerhead shark fact.
Ooh.
They have unique flattened heads, and it gives them 360-degree vision.
It does, in fact. Much like my voice just cracked. But I do not have that fact.
Ah. This is a nice little...
Thank you.
Couple Dr. Seuss kind of.
And thank you to use. Kind of. Depending on the species, sharks display 3 ways to bear their young. I also have the 3 words and definitions because the words get more and more ridiculous by the minute. The first way is laying eggs, and that is oviparity or oviparity. And then the second way is born alive and functional, aka live birth. I don't know, functional. But oh no, that's right. They could just eat immediately. Yeah,
right.
Fair enough. They're not humans. That is called viviparity or viviparity. And then number 3 is eggs hatch inside the adult female and sharks are born alive. And that is called avaviviparity. Like it's literally like they took the first 2 words and then like a deck of cards, split them in half, and then just put them in together because it's spelled OVOVVIVI parody.
Yeah, that's OVOV. OVOVO.
Have you a point?
Yes, you have a point for that. Yes. I got one that kind of tangents off of yours there. So, shark embryos can display a behavior known as intrauterine cannibalism, where the largest embryo consumes its smaller siblings while still in their mother's womb.
That is another one that I read and did not. Very nice. Very nice. Cool. That's another parent for you.
CC. And
different article that I'm up to.
Should we go into the final quarter?
We should. Would you mind if I peed?
Absolutely not.
Cool. I promise I'm not going to pee 20 times faster than I normally do just for the sake of this episode.
Okay. Absolutely. Okay. I can't really say anything because all my prepared material is part of the moon contest, which in this particular contest is about sharks. Oh, I got the moon soundproofing behind me, so you can see it in the clips. And I'm rambling. I will admit to using some AI for my shark research. Some, not all, but it's a good starting point. It's not much different than using Google. I'm just, instead of Googling and finding a list and reading lists, I'm just like, give me some stuff to look up. I don't know if you guys have much experience with the Chat GPT or Chat AI in general, but it tends to be like, it's good, but sometimes it's just unapologetically wrong. So be careful with that if you're putting any kind of reliance into anything that Chat AI is giving you. The databases need to be updated every so often, or else you're going off of old information. And B, sometimes it doesn't know. It didn't put together its I don't know, knowledge base or what a knowledge bank appropriately, and it's flat out wrong. There's gonna be a lot of dead air here. I got nothing. There he is. Man. Just in time.
Okay. Sorry about that.
That's all right.
Who goes? I
don't know if any of that is keep worthy or not. I think we're up to the fourth quarter.
Oh, right. I have to call. All right.
You do. There's the flip, and I caught it. And
heads is Pails.
You are correct. It is heads.
Got you now, bro. I figured this shit out. All right. Many sharks are found off of the coast of the UK, including the thresher, basking, mako, blue, angel, and the last two I saved because they sound like British slang or words. The smooth hammerhead shark. I bet he's a real smooth hammerhead shark, he is, I. Get a load of this fucking smooth hammerhead shark coming in here. And then the this just sounds like a British word. A poor beagle shark. Porbeagle.
Huh.
Well, my family and I first moved down from Poor Beagle Shark, we did. And then we come over on the boats to here, and here we are.
I dig it.
And my favorite part about that is now the second and third different species of shark with a different British accent.
Right. Skinhead bull shark is always. Oh yeah, we were just talking about bull sharks.
I'm not fucking done with you lot. You fucking fucking bird.
All right. I'm trying to think which ones to go with now. Strategery. Some nurse shark trivia. Nurse sharks are known for their docile nature and are often encountered by divers in the Caribbean, including myself and my wife. We swam with nurse sharks.
No shit.
Yeah.
Look at you. The guy who's all, hey, I don't want to go in the water. Also, I'll swim with sharks, though.
Yeah. You know how it is early in the relationship. You're still trying to be like, yeah, I do stuff. I don't hate everything. I love leaving the house. What do you mean?
I love that you would not tolerate the wrong food being brought to you, but you would tolerate swimming with sharks.
Yeah. We took a picture beforehand of me with all my digits intact because I was for certain that I was going to get a finger bitten off. They're like, they're nurse sharks. They're not going to kill you. I was like, I'm not worried about getting killed. Would be all right. I'm out of it. Worse would be now I got to fucking deal with this. But
I have to
digress.
mostly learn to write again.
Yeah. I don't need any more fucking challenges.
Scientists are able to use the legacy of a nuclear bomb blast test to test the age of sharks. Have you this one?
No. What?
Yeah, this one's.
I don't even know how to connect that.
So, atomic bomb tests conducted during the Cold War have helped scientists for the first time determine the age of whale sharks. That is from this is the long ass article. Where is carbon-14 is a naturally occurring radioactive element that is often used by archaeologists in carbon dating. Its rate of decay is constant and easily measured. It is also a byproduct of nuclear explosions. So it gradually made it through the food web, down the food chain, into everything in the ocean. And based off of that, they're able to tell how old sharks are. Yeah,
wow.
it's they thought it was like rings and trees originally, like it shows up in the cartilage, but then it like they were like, this doesn't make sense, like with where they are spaced out of each other, and then they were able to determine that. Pretty wild.
Fucking scientists,
yeah, right.
Figure that shit out.
We figured out how old these sharks are. How? The bomb they blew up fucking 60 years ago, 80 years ago. Yeah, well, that's it. That one thing. You know that other thing that happened?
Yeah. They ate stuff. The bomb blew up and then they ate it, and now we know. Okay.
It's the best G.I. Joe, and knowing is half the battle right there. The bomb blew up, we ate it, and now we know.
Yeah. There you go. Saved it. All right. I got another nurse shark fact. And it's just that they're active at night. They're often seen resting on the ocean floor during the day and are typically more night feeders and I wouldn't say flat out nocturnal, but they tend that way.
All right.
They're on the nocturnal spectrum.
Very nice. There's some night nurse sharks.
Yeah, there you go.
I do not have that.
Like,
and then
Rosario Dawson would be a fantastic night nurse
yes, she
shark.
would. Yeah. I mean, she's a fantastic anything.
That's fair.
Acts good, very nice to look at.
That's kind of all you need from a big-time actress, right?
That's all you need.
Good at it and easy on the eyes.
Yeah. I will springboard off of your night shark fact. Sharks are affected by the moon, the full moon specifically. Researchers found in a study of gray reef sharks that their diving behavior is influenced by the moon, water temperature, and time of day. It seems sharks descend to greater depths and use a wider range of depths around the time of a full moon, which isn't crazy. Oh, stuff gets crazy when the moon's full. No, it's sharks can see better. So they can go
there's more
further,
light going deeper.
Which does line up with the whole people act crazier because, oh, cool, now I can see you. Now I could stab you in the face when they didn't have lights.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so
now they do.
This lines up as far as what we've discussed over the last 7 months.
Yeah, now's my chance to not miss with this rock. Because the other day I wanted to also throw it, but I probably would have missed. So, yeah. All Excellent.
All
Excellent.
right. Man, real fucking barn burner. What are we at right now, dude?
1, 2, 3. I only have 4 facts left, and I am up 21.5 to 21.
I have 2 left.
Ooh. Interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, I had 25 total and then 1 lie, so 26 total.
Okay.
So if that's was it supposed to be 25, one of which are a lie, or 25 and a lie?
Oh, 25 and a lie. No, 25
Okay.
including a lie. 25 total facts.
Okay.
One of which is false.
Okay, so I'll just knock one of mine off.
All right. Cool.
Which works out
Yes,
anyway.
I'll
Okay.
take it. Who's up?
Me. Okay. And my fact is the horn shark has a unique adaptation. Spines at the front of its dorsal fins, which it uses for defense.
Really? Oh, all right.
A horn
well, that's
shark.
appropriately named.
Yeah.
I mean, sort of. I mean, that's. I mean, the fin is the shark equivalent of the horn, right?
Yeah, it's hornish. Right.
All right.
It's like a unicorn with a horn on the middle of its back.
The old back horn.
Yeah. Tougher to ride.
Depending on the rider, right? All sharks have a 6th sense that helps them hone in on prey during the final phase of attack. As we said on a previous episode, being announced at a great dinner. Now announcing the Amopale of Lorenzini is
Right.
found on sharks' snouts and can sense electric fields emitted by animals in the surrounding water. What was that? Platypi. Platypi,
Yes.
a.k.a. Hodges, as I've heard. Am I right?
That is colloquially
Colloquially known.
Their name, yes.
Uh,
All right. My next fact, I'll kind of combine 2 of them because it just has to do with, we'll just say that there are some species of sharks, such as the leopard shark and the zebra shark, that are known for their striking and distinctive patterns and markings, which some have consist of stripes and spots. And other things that reminds people of other animals that they just kind of mash together with the word shark.
That sounded like a whole preamble for a fact, and then I was like, "Oh, that is the fact."
That's high level combining 2 facts. One. You get the gist of it.
I enjoy it.
One was leopard sharks. Yeah.
Any fact that starts out with, "All right, so you know how like."
You got something like people name these. There's like zebras and there's leopards. Well, there's sharks too, and they kind of do have a little. Yeah, there it is.
You know how there's the one thing we're talking about? What if there was at least 2 other things? Well, now there are 3 things. All right. Not much left at all.
You
slim
are up.
pickings. Sharks can be introverts or extroverts.
It's baiting me, huh? The old bait and switch. I'm gonna say that's the lie.
Well, a study was done that proved sharks have individual personalities. More social sharks will band together and communicate with a group, and introverted sharks will hide away on their own and camouflage. And I have a BBC article from October 2nd, 2014 to back it up.
All right. So then either you lied about the number of facts you had left previously, or you got the lie by me previously and didn't tell me
Well,
because I thought that was your last fact.
from the point of strategery, obviously I'm not going to tell you until I need to tell you that I got the lie by you. Where is it? Oh, the one that says block point.
Number 6, yeah.
Got the lie by. I got the lie by.
All right.
Got the lie by. Ow! Let's get into that. It's a fucking. It's not a banger. That's not the moon contest, but it's got something. There's
That's
something
a good
there.
one. Yeah. Which was the lie?
The lie was.
Or do you
I
remember?
do. It is.
Okay.
It was that. I want to get the exact thing right. It was the amount of teeth sharks can go through in a lifetime. Yeah,
Okay.
it was sharks produce. The actual fact was sharks produce around 25 to 30,000, and I said 100,000 teeth.
You bumped it.
Well, because I was like, this is right at the line of where it's like I'm saying it out loud. 100,000 teeth. Well, yeah, if I say it like that, yeah, obviously it sounds ridiculous. But if I
yeah, but who the fuck knows? Because they go through one a day. So
fair enough. Well, 100,000 days though. How long is that? Well, we who listen to Tool know that 10,000 days is 24. 27, 27.4, I think, or 27.5. Not that I've done the math.
Is it?
But yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, I thought it was somewhere around 30-ish years, but yeah, in that ballpark, so a little less. Yeah.
But yeah.
Right.
That is.
I have one final fact.
All right. Well, hold on. Well, then what is the score right now? What are we at?
The score is Charles has 24. I have 23 and a half.
Oof. And let's see. What is that? Everyone? Yes, that is everyone. All right.
So my final fact.
So then it's got to be because I don't have any more points.
I think this is it. This is the walk-off, which will be my first legit winning, not in a technicality going back. So my fact is, it's kind of similar to earlier, kind of a thing that backs into a fact. But many shark species are threatened by overfishing and habitat loss, which means that some shark species are not threatened by overfishing and habitat loss at all. Not at all, not even slightly. So keep that in mind. Some of them don't give a shit, and they're still going to come after you.
Oh, man. Well, another fucking neck and neck. Another neck and neck, but we know what this means.
Finally.
Chris won this week's contest. Of us, he did the best. Castlevania Simon's Quest. It's the Moon Contest. Stick that in your moon and smoke it.
That really is the superior version. Would you?
That's only because you made it for me.
Would you fucking win more? How about that? Fucking
I try.
Christ.
I try.
Oh man, son of a bitch.
I think that the trick was I had two like kind of jokes because you were winning with jokes. So I was like, you know what? Let's try to get cute too.
Well, that was the fun thing too. Is like figuring out the strategy of it's like, all right, I have one fake one. It's like, all right, cool. Let's see how many fake sounding ones I can find.
Right. I can tell
an
that
active
line.
subterfuge. It's gonna get to the point in like by moon contest number 10, it's gonna be like, no, we need a month and a half out. of just like, no, he's like, like
that sounds too real. Yeah.
We both start with a list of 150 and have to whittle it down over the course of a month. Oh man, whew. Good shit. Very nice work.
Yeah, always enjoyable.
We got a few new jokes and sounds that have apparently been here the whole time. Holy shit. Well, under the guise of science, guys always spelled GUISE on Facebook, on Instagram, and at gmail.com.
Yes. Also on Under the Guise of Science on YouTube, Under the Guise of Science on TikTok, and at Science Guys on X, formerly known as Twitter.
Like, smash the subscribe button, all the things that you're supposed to do. Rate, Patreon, a high five, just a text or an email. Hey, good job.
Yeah.
Maybe you should do an episode about this.
Words of encouragement. Tell us I listened to this one. It was good. Tell us,
Even
like
just tell us you listened. Don't even say it's good.
It's a start. Right. Just let it hang out there.
Also, listen to the episode about exoplanets, because that's the one. Episode 28 or 29. It's a really good one. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Listen, for fuck's sake.
Come on.
Yeah. And then also I'm gonna put myself under the pressure of saying we're putting our wrestling podcast out within a week or
it's
two.
coming.
Yeah, I went back and looked at what we had recorded so far. It's gonna be at least once a month until we get comfortable enough to do once every 3 weeks. And we'll leave it at that.
Yeah. See what happens from there.
But
as always, everyone, listen to Fart Barf.
And see you next time, fuckers.
Fuckers.